update on the filberts, tamaracks, and chestnuts. Hazelnut is a filbert, by the way. It's been about 2.5 weeks where I ended up getting my shipment of trees in. Got them into the ground immediately within a couple days, and got some nice rains, which we really need when you get your bare root trees. And I'm going to show you how far along they already have come after about a 2.5 week period. So these are the filberts, and it's doing absolutely beautiful. Matter of fact, I don't know if we got little buds coming in up here, or if those are just new leaves, but we'll have to just wait and see. But they almost look like they're like little flowers, but I don't believe so because they don't start bearing this early. So we've got a nice row of the filberts, and they all seem to be leafing out really nice. Now I'm amazed how well they're doing, but evidently they grab hold really well, and they progressed rapidly. So we're going to go from here now down to the tamaracks and show you how well the tamaracks have done. We got the tamaracks right down here, and yeah, they're smaller, but I went with the smaller ones, a little bit cheaper. But you got to remember now, the tamaracks, once they get established, they grow about 2 feet a year, and if the circumstances are right for them, you may get close to 3 feet. So that's why I went with the smaller one, the tamarack, because it's going to end up catching up with the filberts, and it'll be on the back side of the filberts, which ain't going to do anything to the sunlight, to disturb the sunlight from penetrating. So they'll be on the back side. So now we're going to move over to the chestnuts, and these chestnuts here are doing just as well as the filberts. These are a little bit taller, and I ended up purchasing these a little bit taller. I just wanted these to get a little bit more of a jump start. Now I see the top here hasn't quite leafed out yet, and maybe it won't, and if it doesn't, I'll just go ahead and prune it down to the branch that's doing really well. But we have to give them time. 2.5 weeks is really doing well for these chestnuts. So we got a nice little row of these here, and we're going to head down to the orchard where we've got a few more, and they're a little bit on the smaller side. But on our way down, we got a couple other chestnuts I want to show you that I think are doing fantastic. And we got one straight ahead of us here. This one here, I mean, oh my gosh, I mean, is that thing doing well or what? So I'm very pleased with the results of these bare root trees. Doing sensationally great. Now we're going to go over to one more, and this one here's got kind of a double stem on it, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to probably decide on which one I want to prune back or leave both of them. If anybody has any suggestions on what to do with it, I'm guessing to probably remove one. If anybody knows, you could leave a comment. And if you have an experience where you've had this with your chestnuts, but if you want to just have one trunk, I'm believing that one of these have got to go. So, but it's doing extremely well also. Now we're going to go down to the orchard down here, the nut orchard, where I took some time, and as you can see now, 2.5 weeks into this, there are no weeds coming up through this weed barrier. And this was my goal, was to make sure that everything around these chestnut trees were going to be weed free. So yeah, they're going to probably peak up around the area where the trunk is at, but I love it. It turned out really well, and it's just one of those things that, you know, you just go ahead and say, should I do it? It's going to take a lot of time, but I did it, and I'm glad I did. There's a few of the chestnuts in here that aren't quite doing well. We're going to take a little walk down here. And this one here is about half doing well, but we're going to give them all some time. We're supposed to get some nice heat coming up here within the next few days. Now, this one here hasn't done anything at all, but it's green. I mean, the stem is green, so there's life there. I think it's just a sleeper, and it's going to just, I think, take its time. But we're going to give it as much time as it wants. And then we got one at the end up here. And look how well this one is doing. Amazing. Now I put this one down here at the end because this is the one that's going to probably get less sun. And I put the smaller ones up at the other end up there so that they can get a lot more sun to get caught up. And we'll see if that was a good idea. From here, northeast Iowa, nice update on everything that's going on around here. Chestnuts are looking good, and summer's starting to creep in. Temperatures are starting to rise, and things are looking good. So from northeast Iowa, if you like the information, the content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and have yourself a good one.